Hello you guys, welcome to my channel Urban Locks. It's your girl Kyra and I am back today with a 15-month lock update. I don't know how many months we need to keep this rolling, y'all, so I'm gonna need y'all to drop a comment down below and let me know if I should keep on going with these monthly updates, because at this point I feel like one of those moms who's like, yeah, my baby's 133 months. Like, I feel like that because, you know, we're past the year mark. Things are still changing, and the reason why I feel like I should keep updating you guys on my lock journey is because I had my last set of locks for 4 years, and when I tell y'all every single year my locks were changing, they were changing every single year. They look different. So I feel like, yes, I should keep updating you guys. I just don't know if it needs to be on a monthly basis. So please drop a comment down below and let me know if you guys think I should keep these going. So before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I have some great exciting news to share with you guys. I am finally monetized on YouTube. I couldn't be any happier and any more grateful and thankful for you guys. You guys are the absolute best. So I appreciate all the support. I don't want to dive too into this. I want to get emotional. So thank you for everything that you guys have done. Hit that subscribe button and let's hop into this 15-month lock update. I'm just going to show you guys what we're looking like, just a little brief overview, because I don't want to get too close with this lock close-up, and that's because I want to do a separate video on a no retwist close-up, because I have not retwisted my hair since April, you guys. It's almost August, so it's been quite some time, so I want to go through that all in a separate video. Now look at how thick and luscious my babies are. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna insert some pictures from the beginning, that way you guys can just really get a good comparison, because a lot of the times in the lock journey we don't realize how much is really going on. We get caught up in the big picture, but we don't realize the small wins. Okay, small wins. Just look at these. Look at my babies. A little blurry. So they're just so thick and so juicy now, and I think we're finally reaching, like, I don't want to say the final form, because like I just said, it changes so much. But at this point, I had been stopped calling them starter locks. They are no longer starter locks. My baby girls have been moving on down. My ends are still unsealed, and that's the way that I'm going to keep them, y'all. So, oh, let me tell you guys real quick. So the reason why I've kind of been MIA is because I actually went to visit my family. So I currently live in Georgia, but I'm actually from Delaware. Most of my family is from Delaware and Alabama, so two completely different. But I went to Delaware to visit my family for almost 3 weeks. So I apologize for not being here, but I also don't apologize because I cherish my family time. I'm not one of them people that like to be all on social media when I'm, you know, around people. That ain't me. So I've been going for a little bit. Ended up being like a 15-hour drive with all the traffic and everything. So finally got here last night. I don't even know where the hell I was going with that. Oh, we're just gonna do a quick story time. So I stayed at my grandparents' house when I went to visit my family, and my mom, if you don't know, that's my grandmother. This lady, I love her to death. She is an amazing, loving, caring woman, but her delivery sometimes is just not always the best. So I know a lot of the times when you're going through your lock journey, your family can sometimes seem like the people that just be throwing the most shade at you, and it hurts. It cuts deeper than when a random stranger does it. Like, if people hopped on the internet and started saying all types of crazy stuff about my locks, you know, it probably would bug me this much, but it wouldn't bug me because, you know, it's the internet. You know what to expect when you hop on here. You should know. Not everybody's your friend, not everybody's a fan. But mama. So let me get to the point here. Pretty much we were just sitting outside one day, and I had like my bottle to moisturize, and she was like, oh, what you doing with that? And I was like, oh, it's just my stuff to moisturize. And she just started going in, not really going in, but she was talking about my ends, how so I have a lot of like unsealed ends, like this one right here, and she's just like, oh, they look scraggly, they look scray, they look dry, they look this, that, like going in. My girl was going in, and then she kills me because she does this thing kind of where she'd be like, she'll look at you and be like, so, you know, she really was hurting my feelings, because I'm like, I looked at her and I just squinted. And you guys, I feel like that's kind of one of the things with the older generation, like our grandparents and stuff. a lot of them be looking at locks and they be like, what are you doing? And I think it's because they were conditioned during different times when, you know, black people were trying to figure out socially acceptable hair and things like that. So natural hair. So I just feel like a lot of them aren't accustomed. But she was going in, talking about, well, you need to keep it moisturized. I said, wow. And the thing is, like, I get it. You know, I did just dye my locks a few months ago, and I've never been good at moisturizing, but I'm really trying my best. No, I'm not trying my best. I'm really trying to do better. I had to tell her, I'm like, girl, it's a certain way. Like, you can tell me. Like, you didn't have to do that. Like, because she really hurt my feelings, y'all. But family, sometimes those be the ones. But that's my girl, and I love her to death. I wouldn't trade her for the world. She's amazing. Wait till I show you guys what I got from her garden. And just, she planted me a tomato tree. She got me a cucumber. I think it's supposed to grow outward, but I don't know if it's a cucumber tree. I don't know what to call it, but my girl be looking out, and I love her to death. I guarantee you, every single day since she said that, I moisturize every day. So now that I'm back home, I'm going to really figure out what I need to do to put all this moisture back into my locks. So we know coconut oil is really big for moisturizing. Not all your oils are created equal, you guys. Some of them are mainly to moisturize, some of them are mainly to help with dandruff, things like that, for stimulating growth. It really depends on the oil. I have quite a few videos on oils, so I will link them up top somewhere so you can check those out. My mom, I love you if you ever see this, but stop talking about my locks, all right, girl? So anyway, let's go ahead and do a little turnaround. Look at how long they're getting. My locks have definitely 100% dropped. Like, they really, really have dropped. So now, as long as I keep my babies nice and healthy and moisturized, they are going to grow. They're really gonna grow. So y'all, keep track of this length, okay? Do this again. So yeah, everything is pretty much forms. Like, this is it. Hold on. This is it. And you guys, the reason why my locks are like this is because I am semi freeform. I do not palm roll down the length of my locks. I just palm roll when I'm retwisting the root, and that's it. So this is the way my locks are, and that's the way that I want them, and I like it. So that's the way I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so don't be asking why my locks is a little thick down the bottom. All right, we all like it a little thick down the bottom. So yeah, my babies are formed up. They're locked up completely. Like, look at this. Boy, you can't tell me nothing. Look at this. These babies are locked, honey. Locked. So you guys, like I said, I don't want to get too into it because I'm going to do another video on not retwisting and how often you should retwisting, and I'm just going to give you guys a really good close-up so you can see what's going on with my roots. So please make sure that you do subscribe so you can catch all of these great videos coming up soon here, as well as all these vegan videos, because you guys know that I have brought my vegan content back. So follow me on Instagram as well at Urban Locs and That Cold Vegan so you can get the full spectrum. I'll be including some vegan recipes and things like that on here as well as some self-growth videos. We'll get to that eventually, but I gotta talk to y'all. We gotta talk because some of y'all out here, y'all adults, y'all ain't living right. Y'all ain't living right, okay? And it's only hurting yourself. So we're gonna talk about it. That's it for this 15-month lock update. Please let me know down below in the comments if you guys think that I should keep this going on a monthly basis. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for the next video.